DGC confused man. He's saying that no difference between Wike and Makinde, that they both work for Tinubu the last election. What about you? You work for them. At least those ones, they came out and we know where they stood. But you are doing a hide and seek game, just like a Ren or all of us, they turned. But you, we know where you stand. Instead of you to come out, somebody has even advised you that instead of all this moving corner or saying some things trying to attack Obi, just come out and say you are supporting Tinubu. He said instead of you to vote for Tinubu, instead of you to vote for Obi, you rather vote for Tinubu. Like, seriously? Oh yes, so we know that Obi is not a saint, so he gets you for body. Okay, let's even put it that way. But if you put him side by side by Tinubu, who is the most who has the most criminal nature in him? Well, what he's trying to say here is that both Wike and Makinde worked for Tinubu. Yes, human rights lawyer and activist Adeyanju intensified his criticism of prominent opposition figures, accusing them of playing double roles during the 2023 general elections, which himself did, and misleading the public about their political loyalties. No, they didn't deceive anybody. They said they were not going to support a northerner. That was why they were having problems with Atiku. Of course, which we know that if Atiku had given them the opportunity to become the vice president at that time, they wouldn't have seen it in that light. Which, of course, we are hearing rumors, whether it is true or not, that Makinde is even saying he wants to join the ADC, in as much he will be given the position of a vice president. That is to tell you that is the reason why Wike is so angry today. That made him to be behaving the way he's behaving, scattering everywhere, destroying everywhere. During the discussion, Adeyanju stated, he said, I do not even see any difference between Wike and Makinde. They worked for Tinubu in the last election. He argued that both Yeso Wike and Seyi Makinde were part of the political maneuvers that ultimately benefited Tinubu during the polls. Adeyanju referenced the G5 governors within the PDP, noting that their actions before and during the election cycle weakened the party's presidential chances. According to him, their grievances with the PDP leadership at the time indirectly strengthened the ruling party's position. He maintained that Nigerians should not be swayed by what he described as sudden political realignment, insisting that past political actions must be remembered when evaluating current opposition rhetoric. Adeyanju said the narrative that some actors have now become strong critics of the administration should be carefully scrutinized in light of their previous rules. The activists further emphasized the need for a credible and consistent opposition, warning that without ideological clarity and loyalty to party principles, democratic accountability would suffer. He concluded by urging citizens to remain politically conscious and to hold leaders accountable for both their past and present actions, regardless of shifting alliance. you that is even the chief of misleading people. You are talking about this thing. Can you imagine? So that and betrayals, but one has repented. Yes, one has repented. Are we still in last election? Last election has come and gone. This another one around the corner. Adeyanju is also work for Tinubu, and is still doing so indirectly. Exactly my point. I is coming to tell who do you want to advise? Doing that indirectly. His younger brother is in the cabinet. Please, can you help with his brother in the cabinet? You want to know the person. Atiku Abubakar should support Peter Obi. Makinde in ADC will be a loophole for disaster. Exactly. In many ways, Adeyanju's political insight is correct on the two factors being referenced, Makinde and Wike. You are saying the truth, but the difference is Makinde failed to inculcate his candidate into Tinubu cabinet because he did not make good choices, unlike Wike, who negotiated on his personal inclusion. There, he fell out with the Tinubu administration. Make una dey play, na a joke.